Welcome to the Ill Blur Matty 365 channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the channel, Brother Blur from the Midwest. Ooh. It is the Blur from the middle of the map. And today I'm back with a new video. Today's new video is actually going to be a continuation video of my previous video. Actually talking about Avatar The Legend of Aang. And us talking about it getting leaked. But also some new information I came across. And also my actual take on what's really going on with this movie, because honestly, this is something I really look forward to seeing. But let's talk about why I think this movie was sabotaged when it comes to actually having a theater release. So the first thing is the most obvious thing. So the movie Avatar The Legend of Aang, which is a Paramount and a Nick movie, the movie got leaked pretty much from Nickelodeon and to an actual online user. And not only did it get leaked on an actual Saturday, late Saturday, I thought it was Sunday, of course, because that's when I found out the movie got leaked, by an actual user on Twitter. And the movie got leaked as a clips of the actual movie, then the full version. Now, the most strangest, oddest thing that I noticed, I was like, whoa. Wait a minute. The movie got leaked late Saturday. How does the movie get cleaned up most of Sunday, right? Like they took it offline Sunday and everything. I'm like, this is kind of strange. As usually when there are leaks for something like that, it's like 4 or 5 days, maybe a week, you know what I'm saying, or a week or two. But I was like, whoa. This is sounding odd to me. And I'm not someone that's like, oh, I love leaks and all this other stuff. I was just like, yeah, this is odd. Very odd. So I think it was an inside job. I think the person at Nick worked on the movie and something came up where they're like, oh, I'm going to just leak the movie out there because we want to see people react to the actual Avatar The Legend of Aang and just see how well received it was, because it was mostly on Twitter. It was actually on other social media platforms as well, but it was mainly on Twitter because the account that actually leaked it was a Twitter account. I think honestly, Nick was like, look, we want our movie out. Paramount don't want to release it like they planned it to be an actual movie theater release. So Nick went behind Paramount's back and said, you know what? We gonna leak this movie. Forget them talking about we want it in theaters. Y'all don't want it in theaters like we really thought y'all wanted it. We gonna leak it so people can see the movie. Even though the movie wasn't a finished product or final product of the actual movie, it's still kind of messed up if you ask me. Now, if you remember, at some point in time, that Paramount confirmed that this movie was going to be a theater experience. Now, Birdman hand rub, right? I was looking forward to it. I said, look, I can't wait to see this in theaters. Me sitting there just going through like one of my favorite Nick shows, still to this day, of course. And I was like, oh, okay, it was going to be an actual movie theater release. Not anymore. So apparently, once this leak came out, seems like Paramount changed their tune. They said, oh, no. We're no longer going to put this out as a movie theater release. We're going to go with the original rollout, meaning that this movie now will only be on Paramount Plus. So if you don't have Paramount Plus by October 9th, you're just not going to see the movie unless it gets leaked somehow. All right? I'm hoping that's not the case, but it's unfortunate. Now, let me just say this about Paramount. I noticed this because I saw this with the last movie. I think Paramount does have a problem. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure they're a billion-dollar company, of course, right? But I think Paramount is going through the same thing that happened with their previous movie when it came to the animated department. Transformers 1. That was the movie that I felt like should have actually been way more successful. I think Paramount's afraid to put out an animated movie. I'm just keeping a bucket bean with you guys. That's how I feel about it. I said, Well, if Avatar can't get a theater release and Transformers 1 got a theater release, why can't Avatar? Let's see if the real fans, all right, including me and other people, are willing to pay money to go see this in movie theaters. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm like, I don't see nothing wrong going to see the movie. I'm just saying, right? I personally would have went to go see it. You know what I'm saying? This is like one of my favorite niche shows. I still watch this show, even though it's the first 2 seasons. I know they got another season coming out for it. But I would have been willing to see it in theaters. I think it's an L. I think it's a big L for Paramount because the thing is, you guys changed your mind so quickly. Oh, once the movie got leaked, y'all like, oh no. We are going back to streaming services. So to me, it feels like it's not only a L because the voice actors are not going to get paid as much, but an L to the fans because we really wanted to see this in theaters because we know when movies are in theaters, they make more money and the actors get paid more. Now, y'all being selfish, Paramount and Nick. It's definitely unfortunate. You know, it's sad because, like I said before, I would have liked to see Avatar in theaters. Now I gotta wait till October 9th because y'all don't want to change the date either, by the way. And now I gotta wait until this movie comes out because I don't want to see the leaks. All right. I've been ducking and dodging leaks. It's difficult, all right? But it's definitely unfortunate. I think Paramount missed the ball with this one. I think fans would have really been willing to see it, whether they watched the leak version, maybe the ones that didn't watch the leak version like I am, all right? But it is the hardest working blog on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments, do you think Paramount should have kept to their original plan when it comes to releasing it in theaters versus over streaming services? It is the hardest working blog on YouTube, guys. I'm gonna run the outro for ya, and I'm out. Thanks for watching my channel. Like, comment, and share, and subscribe to the channel. The Ill-Blooded 365. Ooh.